So it looks like our guests are in the building. Gabriel Flores Jr. and Sr. For those of you who want to get your questions in, make sure to head over to patreon.com and get those in while we have
brother?
How you doing, man? Gabe.
Good morning, brother. Good morning. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing?
I'm good, man.
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Oh, man, definitely blessed, man. As you can see, now living in the West, got this beautiful studio to bring in amazing guests like you guys and keep doing what I love to do. So I'm feeling good. And you guys?
I know you feeling good. You got that vet outside. That's
Yo, shout out to you. Thank you, man. Yeah, I fucking love that car, bro.
When did you get out here?
When did I get out here? About two weeks
ago
now.
today.
Oh, it's 2 weeks today?
Yeah.
2 weeks today.
Okay.
But I've been flying back and forth, but I officially moved 2 weeks ago and shipped all my cars and shit.
That's right.
Yeah. You guys are local to Vegas, right?
Right.
How long?
2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you're perfect. Exactly who I need to be talking to. How was the heat the first time around? Because people say August is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It gets to the highest is like 114, so you'll feel it. It gets hot, but I love the heat, so I deal with it good. You know.
He said he drives with gloves because of the steering wheel.
Well, it has gotten to, you hop in your car, I forget to put the
wind block, the sun blocker.
The sun blocker. Sometimes
I gotta buy one.
Sometimes the steering wheel gets a little hot. You gotta throw the little left hand glove on real quick.
You just got to know how to move though. Like you move early morning or late at night. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and then
that's for sure.
And you gotta park your car in the garage or your shit will be burning.
No, I got a garage. Yeah, I might have to start doing that.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Now during the day, bro, it's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna get hot. And our new building, we have covered parking, but this one we don't. So trying to find right now I'm trying to see, all right, what time is the sun here? What's shaded during this time? Because
if we park, since we come in early, if we park in front of the building, by the time we get out, the sun is behind us. Remember, we always walk out
That's true.
to the wall to smoke in the sun.
You right about that.
So yeah. But I can't wait to get out of here. We do have covered parking in the new building. It's an amazing building. I can't wait to get you guys back. It's just amazing. It looks like the New York Sirius XM or the LA studios. It's all glass and divided, just beautiful.
It's like now you guys come in, it's early morning, right? And then, shit, you guys want to train. So then you go downstairs because we got a full boxing gym, private, showers.
2 rings, 7 shower stalls.
No shit.
Word.
And then,
I can't wait, bro.
It's full workout area with equipment, treadmills,
all
and things like
brand
that.
new equipment. All
Where's
brand
this
new
at?
equipment.
Right? Literally where we at, just on the other side of the 215.
Okay.
It's the Peter Lick building. The photographer?
He's a world famous photographer.
Yeah.
It was his building, but 5 minutes from here, bro, just on the other side of 215.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're blessed for that building. Should be in there soon. But Champ, man, thank you. First of all, thank you for coming in so early.
Yes.
You look a little tired still, but
nah.
I wake
he
up.
looked like he been up.
I wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get a workout in. So I'm
okay.
straight. I was surprised by being up this early for an interview. That was my first time.
That's like being here at 4:30. I'm like, God damn. Shit. You got coffee, donuts for us?
Yo, we got coffee. You want coffee?
Nah, I just had coffee. I'm good. I'm just
Okay,
messing.
okay.
Champ,
No,
do you want anything? Water, coffee?
I'll take a water.
Yeah,
Can
we
get
got
him a
water.
We're out of water.
What?
Damn.
Right there.
That one's new.
You out of water in the desert, bro?
Oh shit! Don't worry. Don't
That's
worry.
good.
Good.
Oh my
I got
God. Oh my God. They dropping the ball. Yo, Lord. Oh, okay. Moving on. Let me pull up your guys' questions here.
Champ, you just got done fighting last month, a little over a month ago. Obviously, first time back in the ring since your lone defeat. What was it like, not just getting back in the ring, but what was it like being in camp and being in the gym since suffering your first defeat?
I couldn't wait to get back in the ring. I'm a real calm, composed, collected person, but I couldn't wait to get in the ring. I felt more anxious this time. Like a big ass smile on my face. Couldn't wait to get in there and show what I really could do. But once it's boxing, man. You always learning. You always learning on the job. And once again, I had to fight an obstacle, You know, I was gassing, and I was like, man, whoa. I'm in the fight. Like, why am I gassing? I was like, man, we spar 15 rounds in the gym, 30-second rest. You know, I'm going intense rounds. People bigger than me. You know, we digging, we going hard. And I'm getting tired right here in the 4th round, and I'm getting confused with my body during the fight. I'm like, man, what is this happening? But man, we're dropping too much weight, so that's why I said we had to go to 35s now. So now 35s is our weight class. But it felt good, man. The training session, everything was great. You know, it's just trials and tribulations, you know, you got to see. But now we know what the problem was.
Hey, but tell him, Pops, I was telling you, bro, to go up. But, you know,
Pops was telling me to go up. But in my head, I started at 130. I started my pro career at 130, so I wanted to get a world title at 130 just because I started there. I was being hard-headed, a little stubborn, you know, and I thought I could make it good. And I thought I felt good. But comes to show that it wasn't, you know. So I had to dig deep, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, that fight, it was tough just because my body, I was tired. I was dead tired. But I had to dig deep, you know, that I wanted, you know, that had a part of it. You had to have a heart and balls to win that fight. And that's what had to come out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only good thing that came out these last couple of fights, that he showed his heart, showed his balls, man. And it does take a lot of, it's not the opponents. Like, people are like, oh, these are hard fights. No, they're not. You know, Junior's fighting an uphill battle with himself. Probably about after the Velez fight, I was like, damn, Pops, you getting big. His back is getting wider. I see him every day. Yeah. And then when he's sparring, I'm like, then he's like 148 in shape, dieting already. Like, I said, Pops, you already in shape, bro? I don't think we could hit that 30. He goes, no, I could do it. You know, and, you know, he's a man, bro. I'm his dad, but we're a team. I've been controlling this shit since he was little. Like, you know, what to do, how to fight, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Like, I got to let him be a man, you know? It's the same thing in his defeat. When he lost, shit, if it was up to me, like, if I could go back, I would have never let him in the ring. But he was getting sick because of the weight. I just thought he got sick. But it's because of the weight cut. You know, your immune system takes a big slump.
Pops, I got to ask you, man, in that fight, I have no idea what you were going through, but I know, you know, there was a lot of criticism from the broadcasters, right?
Right.
They said that they felt you should have stopped it sooner.
Right.
What was that thought process like? Because obviously it was a very tough night out, and
right.
There was times when you spoke it in the corner and you could see you were contemplating it.
Right.
What was the process like for you to make that decision?
Bro, honestly, right in the fourth, he couldn't breathe. He was stuffed up. Like, I had to give him nasal spray before he came out to the ring because he was stuffed up. But, you know, it got stuffed right away. That shit didn't work at all. And he was just, obviously, by the fourth, he was gassed. And I was like, this shit is over. There's no way. And I kind of, like, whispered to him, and he was like, nah, let me finish. And look, the kid's a winner. 12 national titles, you know, #1 amateur ranked in the world before we turned pro. Like, he's a winner. Healthy Gabriel Flores Jr., nobody will beat him. Bet. Like, I'll put my money up. I don't care who it is. But, you know, the kid trains hard. 15 rounds, 3 different sparring partners. But the shit don't show up in the ring if you cut too much weight, man. And I know people like, oh, they're making excuses. But bet then, jump in the ring. We won't see. You know what I'm saying? But it's just... It's a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? The way Gabriel's not the only one. I see a lot of other fighters going through the same shit. You know, they not cutting the weight right. And it's a thing that you got to put your money in. You know what I'm saying? Cutting that weight. We never had problems making weight until Junior got bigger.
Yeah, I mean,
but you don't think that the fighter did anything? Because he's on a roll, guys. He's been knocking dudes off. Like, Gabe is not the first. He knocked off Vences, then Gabe, then Isaac Lowe. Like, he's on a roll.
It
could be momentum.
Timeout. I'm not taking nothing away from that fighter. I don't got nothing against him. No ill, nothing. I don't care. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But no, bro. You're talking about different levels now.
I just beat the guy that beat him.
Yeah, the guy he just fought. He
like
beat
I
that
said,
dude.
oh boy, he a good fighter. I see he's tricky and all that, but that was nowhere near me. That fight, I only had 10% of me right there. I had my heart and balls, and everything shut down. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it is what it is. We live, we learn. I gotta live with that now.
I'm just saying, he fought a couple guys that I know everybody in this room ranks, and he got through them. So it could just be like Ugas, for instance. Ugas had a couple of losses, and now it's his time. It's just his time.
No, but again, I'm not taking nothing away from that kid. That kid, he's tough. He could fight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, for me, and that shit,
You know what your son can do.
I know exactly. No, there's no way.
And you know what? I think it's unfortunate that in the sport, bro, they care too much about the O, right?
Right.
Right next door, we got the UFC building right here, where a fighter could take a couple losses and still not be overlooked, still not be disrespected.
Right.
Still not
Right.
be
You're right.
disrespected.
You're
That's
right.
the thing, right? Any man, any woman that steps in is, bro, you cannot call them a bum. Like, we train just to just to lose weight and work out. That boxing is no joke, right? I've played football, I've played baseball. Boxing is no joke. So, for you to be so young, I'm just curious, bro. What was it that kept you pushing, right? Because your dad's in the corner talking to you and letting you know, I'm thinking about stopping this fight, right? What's going through your mind during that fight? You know how you feel, but what's going through your mind when your dad's telling you that? And a loss is a loss, but obviously going the distance and being stopped is different things. What was going through your mind in that fight, Gabe?
Shit, I got a different mentality. You know what I'm saying? I got a winner's mentality to the fullest. I know who I am. It's not really that I believe who I am. I know who I am. And I know where I'm destined to be. I know where I'm going. And so to be in that situation was so awkward and so weird to me. And I was like, nah, I'm still going to win the fight. I didn't know how. I was going to do it. But in my head, I told myself I'm still going to win some way, somehow. And I went out there and trying to win still, thinking one punch. Or I don't know what I was thinking, but I just tried to win. At that time, I thought I knew I was going to win somehow, some way. Because I come from a background, man, just Stockton, man, it's really rough out there. And when people come at you and test you, you're ready for the test. You want the test, and you don't scare away from the test. You go to the test, So that's kind of how I felt at the time. I wanted to confront the test, and I did. And I was glad. I was happy to stay in there and stand on my 2 feet.
No, look, man. I wasn't there, but I remember watching that fight live, and I was just, the heart, the balls that it takes to not just get in there, but to endure and go through what you went through, man. That
and if
cannot.
You see me, I was so frustrated because I was frustrated at my body and myself. Like, man, when they're trying to stop it, I got up right away and pushed them. I was just so frustrated, so angry because I couldn't do what I wanted to do in there, So it was just a battle with myself also.
Pops, not just being in the corner with your son, but being his father.
Right.
How have you seen him change, whether it's in or out of the ring, since his defeat?
I think he's more hungry, man. I think he's got more bad intentions when he's sparring now. Like, what I'm saying? I think he's working a lot harder, But the thing is, like, he's working. The last 2 camps have been our best camps of his career. It's just them last 2 weeks when you're cutting that weight. That shit, you could have the best camp of your life. If you ain't doing that last weight cut right, or you cutting too much weight, it don't mean shit.
Man, we hear it all the time. That's the biggest fight is the scale for many fighters. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, you got signed and turned pro so young. You're only 21, so your body's still growing, still developing.
And you physically look, I've seen you now a few times in person. Today, you look like you grew, like you're taller. Yeah. Do you feel you're taller or no? Because they have you listed at 5'9", but in that chair, you look taller than
Honestly,
me.
I do feel a little taller, a little wider. It's crazy to be at the same weight since I was 17. And when I really started breaking it down and thinking, like, I can't be at the same weight since I was 17. You know what I mean? So
that was when you turned pro, though. What were you at? Were you at what, 32 in the amateurs, or what?
I was at 38 at the amateurs.
38 in the amateurs,
wow.
Okay.
But I was weighing in at like 32, 33, like 33, 34, like real light. I couldn't touch that.
Because I know they did away with one of the divisions, right? Which one did they do away with? Pop, was it 32?
They change that shit all the time.
All day long. Amateurs is crazy.
Yeah, only reason I know for a fact is because that's why Shushu couldn't go to the Olympics, because they eliminated his division. So I found this so weird, right? The Olympics eliminated his division, so now he had to go down in weight. So whatever, I forget exactly what weight he had to go down to, but he goes down in weight, and then he didn't have enough. I guess it's by points in the amateur system. Like in order to qualify to be able to go to the what is it, the Olympic trials or whatever.
Right.
So he didn't have enough points. But I'm like, how do they just eliminate a division? He's like, yeah, the Olympic Boxing Committee chose to eliminate that division a year before. So then I had I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah, they do that. You go up or you go down. You got to choose, you know.
So we've heard so many fighters say that it's those last 2 pounds, and I'm just looking at the fight in question. You weighed in at 129, and then your last fight 131. So those 2 pounds made the world of difference for you.
I can't even be at 132. You know what I'm saying?
So even your last fight, you were still feeling sick.
Nah, I didn't say sick. Nah, I was just, that's why I got so tired, because of the weight loss. You know, I was just gassed. That's what I said. I was wondering why I was so gassing my last fight. It didn't make no sense. You know,
so now we're moving to 35 for the next fight.
Yes, yeah.
And you won't weigh in at 35 because there's no title on the line.
37.
Okay.
And it'll be perfect, man. He'll be, look, you got to realize this. When he weighs in at 32, he's probably going to hydrate to what? 44, 12 pounds.
Okay.
And then once he steps in the ring, he starts sweating. And then pretty soon he's 40, 39. Mm-hmm. That's when that shit, your water's coming out, bro. The water's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So if you're sparring at 148 in shape, dieting, eating good, that means you should hydrate to 148, right?
Okay.
So, and then you're comfortable. You're able to do those rounds. See, that's one thing that I knew that, man. But I was Junior. I can make it, G. I can make it, Pops. I can make it. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck. I got to listen to him sometimes, man, and kind of regret it. But it is what it is, and we're here. You know, he's 21. Thank God he's still young, and we got a lot of career ahead of him.
For sure.
So moving forward, because Pops, you just said, you know, he is young.
Right.
And at the end of the day, he's a fighter. It's his career.
Right.
But you're the trainer. So, and the father, so you have his best interest.
Right.
When do you, now after what you guys have been through, when do you say, nah, fuck what you talking about?
Right now, I said, fuck that. You got Pops. I always told him, you fight at 140. You'll be straight. I mean, not that we are, but he'll be good. A healthy Junior, bro, is different. Like, you could ask any gyms around here in Vegas, Ness, you ask them how little G be doing in sparring.
No, look, you know, I've been in Vegas for a few years now, and obviously we know, shit, you're the reason Chris Colbert never fought Gamboa, right? So whether you guys say it or not, you know, gym talk. But regardless, look, man, hopefully this move to 35.
Wow, I didn't know that. You just dropped that bomb so casually.
But look, now, you know, people.
What happened, bro?
People talk in these Vegas gyms.
And
but
what did you hear?
What I heard in the gyms was that, you know, Gabe Jr. broke Gamboa's ribs, and hence. Is that accurate? You know, that's what I was hearing in the gym.
I didn't see nothing, man. But
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, not from you guys. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I just happened to be in the gym when another fighter got a call to fill in for Gamboa.
Right.
I'm like, the fuck happened to Gamboa?
Right.
And then that fighter who got the call, he ended up not getting the fight for Chris Colbert, but he told me what happened.
Right.
But regardless, obviously, you guys got signed to Top Rank extremely young for a reason. The talent is there. Mm-hmm. The amateur pedigree is there. And
they didn't cut you. Let's be real, because they've cut people after one loss.
Elvis.
No, Nahara too. Ivan. They cut people after one loss, so you know they still believe in you.
But see, that's the thing. Like your boy is saying about boxing, man. That's what UFC be popping, man. They be fighting, and this dude will lose, and this dude will fight the other dude. And they come out with some good ass fights. I mean, I think that's what boxing needs. You know, a lot of these promoters. You know,
I mean,
because you never know what happened in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at
we need Ugas to win to change things, because Ugas has those 4 losses. He's already an underdog. If he beats Earl, he can inspire people and maybe change things, because those 4 losses are there and they would mean nothing if you beat Pacquiao and Earl back to back. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, beating Pacquiao alone, right?
Right.
Well, some people taking that win, they're saying Pacquiao was, come on, you know how boxing goes.
I'm talking if I was Ugas.
Yeah. Personally, you know, your achievements are always going to be greater to you personally. It's to the people, though. Yeah. You know, and fighters, I'm sure you didn't get in this just for you. You want us to recognize what it is you can do, or do you only care about what you're accomplishing
as long
for
as
yourself?
I get paid and I get accomplished, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? All my life, I ain't care what anybody think. You know, so hey, that's also funny too because going into the fight at the fighter meeting, they asked me, "Where are you mentally for this fight after that loss?" And I kind of like I didn't want to laugh at him, but in my head, I kind of like kind of laughed at it. I was like, it just shows me, you know, what I mean, y'all don't really know me like that. Like from my background, like a loss ain't gonna do nothing for me. Like I really come from trauma. You know what I'm saying? As a young kid. And the difference now is I was young dealing with that. Now I'm a grown man dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the big difference. So mentally, I was always prepared, always ready.
But you understand the question though, right?
No,
like,
yeah. Just because the fact that, like I'm saying, like they don't really know me. So of course they ask that questions and all that because, you know, and of course, as in boxing sense and all that, I get it.
And obviously now we see a lot of fighters that, oh, this was going on, that was going on, blah, blah, blah. As far as things outside of the ring, and we see, you know, I think now we see it more often than not. And you know, mental health is a real thing. But regardless, you got in there. So that was a month ago. What are you guys hearing now? Any possible dates? Any possible, anything like that?
We're just in the gym working and getting ready for one. You know, staying sharp, getting sharper, fixing mistakes that we see. You know, and trying to get better as time goes.
Pops, you guys started off the year with a win. Ideally, what does the rest of 2022 look like for you guys?
I'm thinking June, July. Hopefully something June, July, and then like probably again in September. I mean, in the perfect world, you know.
Okay. Now there is, I mean, for you guys, it's beautiful. I feel like all the big names between 30 and 40, with the exception of Tank, are over at Top Rank right now, or working with Top Rank to some extent. Does that excite you, knowing what the future could hold? I mean, you have the Shakurs and now the Devin Haney's, Teals over there, and you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of big names, a lot popping. The Valdez fight is popping off later this month. How excited are you for what's to come?
Very. This is pro boxing. You know what I mean? This is why I got in here, for the competition, to really test myself. Like I said, how I always was, to confront the test, never to run away from it. So I'm really looking forward to that, man. I can't wait to get myself in there and, face people like that.
Pops, I'm curious, whose decision was it, or was it a joint decision to move to Las Vegas?
I mean, man, I've been wanting to move this kid to Vegas for years,
since we
bro.
turned pro, he wanted to move to
years
Vegas.
to get him
hard
out of,
for me to move,
yeah,
though.
because we need that work. You know what I'm saying? Constant sparring. We drive 2 hours back in Northern California just for some sparring, bro. It was like 2 hours up, 2 hours back.
At least.
You know what I mean? We do that twice a week, bro. Like, so it was rough. Now here we in Disneyland, man. We sparring everywhere. Like, oh, dudes here, let's go. Anybody want to spar Little G, hit me up.
Absolutely. Just curious, because this fight was just formally announced, and it is at 35 from my understanding.
And it's a good fight.
It is a good fight.
For you. I would like the winner of that fight. Tevin Farmer versus Mickey Bay.
Versus Mickey Bay. Crossroads fight. They're doing it in Africa. It's in Ghana.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Sprite is promoting it, bro.
No, it's crazy. Sprite hopped on. They're promoting it. They're doing it.
May 21st, right?
Yeah, May 21st, stadium fight in Ghana. Just because, to me, though, the winner of that, regardless, is a former world champion, and a veteran in the sport, and most importantly, a free agent, right? So I'm just curious what your thoughts on that fight are.
Well, like Ness says, for sure, I like the winner, if that came to it, because that's going to get me right there, get me closer to a world title, and that's the focus. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the game for some few years, 4 years, so that's the focus right now. As far as the fight, man, I had to watch and see. I can't really give too much of an opinion on that one.
Okay.
You ever spar Mickey Bay, him being out here? Nah. Okay.
You guys still working with Ben, or is Ben still okay?
Yeah.
Davison?
No. I don't even know his last.
Ben Baptista. Yeah. He works with Mickey Bay. We're cool with Mickey Bay. He's been to my house and shit. Like we're cool with Mickey Bay. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're rooting for Mickey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, June 4th here in the States, June 5th in Australia will be the undisputed fight at lightweight.
Right.
Devin Haney, George Kambosos. Your thoughts and prediction for that fight?
Yeah, man. I got Haney on that one. I know Haney for a while, watch him move, watch him fight since the amateurs, and he for sure got the skill set to pull it off. It's just a tough part of being all the way out there in his hometown, and he's not no slouch. Kambosos not a slouch, so he could give him a good fight, and him being a good fighter and fighting in his own hometown gives him a good advantage.
What do you guys think of that? The Haney deal was for 3 fights with Top, so he signed with Lou and Top Rank.
I didn't know that.
Lou and Top Rank.
I didn't know that.
2 fights in Australia. So if it's a one-way rematch for George. So if Devon beats him once in Australia, he has to go back to Australia on a fucking slave contract.
Yo, why you calling it a slave?
Bro, because man,
I'm pretty sure Bill and Little Devon know what they're doing.
Oh, absolutely.
There's something
absolutely.
we don't know everything. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But it's just crazy. Like,
but the only thing I'm saying is, for sure they know what they're doing. Look at what he's done with
no, absolutely. But I'm just saying, I'm a fucking champion.
Right.
Cool. You got more belts. That's cool. I'm gonna come fuck with you in Australia once.
Right.
I beat you. Now I gotta come fuck with you again.
Yeah, that's
y'all might as well
but
fucking.
AJ does that all the time.
No,
why you think Usyk got a rematch AJ? Why you think Andy had a rematch AJ?
How much bread you think they're gonna break for that rematch though?
I don't know, but I heard
it has to be enough for him to do it.
I heard that the numbers already set though. They
I
can't.
don't know.
I mean, obviously.
See, that's the thing you hear. We don't know.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
What we do know is he has to go out there. If he wins once, he has to go out there twice. Third fight, a potential pay-per-view with Loma. So just man, look, I'm excited for him. We'll be heading out there, Lord willing, but just a lot going on in the lightweight division and the divisions around it. Has to make you excited. Obviously, that fight's for undisputed, right? It doesn't get, you can't be any more of a champion than undisputed, right? And so young. Once again, to me, it's just like I'm thinking of myself in your shoes. I'm like, bro, I'm 21. Shit, Devon's 23. If he wins undisputed, why the fuck can I be able? Absolutely not comparing. I'm just saying that's the way I'm looking at it. But other fights this weekend as well. Ryan and Emmanuel to go. Ryan's returned to the ring. He's been out of the ring for 14, 15 months. Just your thoughts on that one. Yeah.
I thought it was 17 and then to go 18.
No, Ryan was in the ring January 2nd of last year. So then, April 9th this year. So 15 months. But your thoughts on that fight, man?
I don't really know much of the other cat. What's his
Emmanuel to go. He's a Lou DiBella fighter.
Lou DiBella fighter from Ghana. He's interesting for sure. We had him on the show. He says, "Yo, pick a round."
Because he said he really liked Emmanuel Augustus.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna do the drunken master. Tell me what round. I'm gonna do the drunken master. So Ness goes like round 5, and I look at him like, yo, the motherfucker not make it to round 5. You should have said 1 or 2.
Nah, man, yo. Ghanaians, if that's how you say, Ghanaians are pretty tough, man. I mean, think about Joshua Clottey, the amount of punches Pacquiao hit him with, he did not go down. He's just
no. I mean, Comey is from Ghana as well.
And he's tough. I mean, obviously Tio did what he did, but think about the fight with him and Robert Easter.
That was a war.
I
mean, the fight with Lomachenko couldn't finish him. So definitely some tough guys. But I'm excited to see that matchup. They had a little back and forth at their public workout.
It didn't look too real though. You guys caught it? I'm gonna show it.
I didn't.
That was Rollies. This is Ryan.
Will the game be over?
Listen to Ryan.
Will there be an upset?
Look at you. You don't see it. Keep talking that. Shut it. What are you gonna do right now? It's about to be game over. Game boy, it's about to be game over.
I don't know, it's that line. Game over. It's about to be game over. Your Game Boy is about to be game over. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I just think Fire. I don't really know how to trash talk like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I say.
Bro, that's a skill. Let me tell you, that's a skill.
Absolutely.
People try it all the time.
Hank Lundy is a pro.
People try it all the time. Yo, it ain't for everybody.
Nah.
It is not for everybody.
I mean, look at Rolly yesterday. He didn't act the way that he acts online. Like
that's what take tone to his face.
Yeah, his body language was so different.
Another fight at 35 champ. Obviously,
hold on. Well, let's
go ahead and
Austin. But he calling him a fairy though in his face.
I heard that.
Forward, guys. Quick shot, and then we're done.
Yeah, but he's fighting him. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gotta say shit. He's gonna fight him.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fighters call out fighters and don't do shit.
Did you
so
see this?
Shout out to Rolly for that.
Did you see this?
So
to take their time because they
with
rushing
Tony
these
Harrison
fights
and Luis Cuba Arias yesterday.
They want to do other, do one little whole shit, little bitch ass nigga.
I love the way he talk.
And the little bitch ass niggas don't know how to sit back and wait. And then little bitch want to wait and then want to lose and still want to talk about shit that. And then nigga want to lose and still talk about motherfucking fight. Shit. Oh yeah, but. You a fucking lame ass nigga. You a lame ass nigga.
To the fighters here on this stage.
Yo, so right there he's throwing rubber duckies. Tony jumps off the stage, and then
Wait. So Lewis brought rubber duckies?
he brought rubber duck. That's what he threw at. That's what caused Tony to jump off the stage.
I had no clue. I heard you yesterday saying, yo, you see the... I'm like, I don't see any rubber duckies, so I just let it go.
So right there...
So it was Lewis, like, you ducking me, so he throwing ducks at him?
He threw those two rubber duckies.
What?
He's calling them a duck, yo.
That's
so he threw...
insane.
Bro, I don't even know where the fuck you buy rubber duckies at. Like, you got to buy those online, right?
Amazon,
like,
yeah.
Amazon. Like,
Everything's on Amazon.
but I'm saying, I don't know. Right now, you tell me, Danny, go find me some rubber duckies.
Nah,
what fucking store do I get rubber duckies?
No, premeditated.
I'm going to go to a baby store.
He planned that shit.
He planned that
No,
shit. Premeditated,
absolutely,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Listen, we got a bunch of questions from the people.
Because we did bring up Tank Rolly. That is a lightweight fight. Rolly got the interim. Tank is the WBA. So just
Regular.
Well, now they changed the naming of it. Did you guys see that?
Nah.
It's not the WBA regular now. It's the WBA World Champion. And the Super is the WBA Super World Champion.
That's the way it's been, though.
But they had the regular belt. The regular belt was called the WBA Regular Champion. Now it's the WBA World Champion.
Right.
Yeah. So, but just your thoughts on that fight. The winner of that will be the mandatory to the winner of Haney Kambosos. Even though because of the contract, I think it'll take a long time for that to happen. I think the titles will be vacated before that fight could be ordered. But just your thoughts on that fight.
I feel like everybody got the same thoughts. Kind of like Rolly got power. He got that puncher's chance. But, Tank is kind of skilled. It's going to be hard for Rolly to really get his timing, really touch him, and Tank got some power in his hands too. I sparred Tank, so, he got some power in his hands too. He could do what he
How many rounds?
We did 6.
Did he get out? Y'all was scheduled to do more or no?
Nah, 6. That's
he
it.
wanted more, but I wasn't even in camp. So I was like, that 6 is what you wanted. 6 is what you got.
Yeah, 6 we out. I said he was dead tired.
No, because we've been interviewing people and they're like, yeah, I sparred Tank, but he got out after 6. And I'm like, what? Yeah, we were scheduled to go 10. Or we were scheduled to
that
go
don't
6.
sound like Tank.
Nah, that don't sound like Tank. Tank
sound
would
like
make
Tank.
your ass go more.
Yeah.
And you're right. We have heard that.
Like I said, I'm going to keep it a buck right here. I'm going to be like,
No. We heard that that the power is real.
But
everyone that he spars, that we sit down there, they say the power is real.
I mean, the proof is the pudding. We ain't really got to say. You see him lay people
knocking
out
motherfuckers
cold.
out. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I think if Rolly could take his punch, it'll make the fight very interesting.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Rolly calling himself this generation's? He's this generation's self-proclaimed Roberto Duran.
I mean, Rolly could say, that's how he feels. That's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like Rolly. I like him because he called out Tank and he's actually fighting him. You know what I'm saying? So I like Rolly, man. I mean, fighters got to have that confidence. You got to believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? To be in the ring like that.
Would a win over Tank make people believe that he can be this generation's Duran, or is that comparison just too far?
I think it would have to take a lot more than just one win over Gervonta Davis, right? People think that he lost. Let's be real.
To Marinas, but we would forget that if you beat or stop Tank.
Right. But I don't think a win over Tank, even if you land that shot that you need to get a one-punch knockout, I don't think that one knockout would proclaim him the modern day Roberto Duran. Bro, you got to fight some killers.
Right.
And Tank for sure is a killer.
No, but if
not
he
just
beats
one.
Tank is a killer. if he beats Tank is a killer, then he's just got to be on his Cambosos. Go for the next one like Cambosos. He beat Tio. Now he's on to Loma or Devon, and he took Devon because Loma's busy. So, like, you know, he can prove his words true if he wins.
Man, you heard Gabe Jr. The proof is in the pudding. We know what's happening May 28th. Come on, man. Nah, but we do have some questions.
Wait, so you haven't sparred Rolly?
Nah, I haven't sparred Rolly.
And you haven't heard any power stories from Rolly?
Well, I'm obviously we know Rolly can punch. You know what I'm saying? You see it. You know what I'm saying? He can punch, but I just don't know how hard. You know.
Okay. Well, we do have some questions. We got from Compton. Dual Ingram says, "This is for Junior. I know this is a weird question because you're not an African American, but I thought to ask you this since you would have an outside perspective. Do you think that black or other minority fighters are at a disadvantage in the sport of boxing?"
I think this is our sport. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a black and Mexican guy sport right here. You know, a lot of people come from the gutter and come here to boxing. It's usually how it happens. You know, so I think it's our sport. We run the sport. The biggest fights are black and Mexicans.
Perfect answer. Dual Ingram back with another one for Senior. The Rock Johnson versus Will Smith. Who wins and how in a boxing match? Please don't influence the answers, host. So you can't talk.
I think Rock would fuck him up, bro.
Thank you.
Come on,
Damn,
man.
you the trainer, bro. In a boxing match?
All he got to do is put his hands up and land one. It's a wrap.
With those big ass muscles, won't you beat the hell out of somebody as big as Rock? He can't land a punch on you, right? You too slick, too fast, right?
But that was a movie though, Ness. He ain't really Ali.
Thank you.
He listening to the show.
Thank you.
No, I was just saying that was a fucking movie.
He's Pop's a boxing junkie.
I love the way he did Ali. I think he really learned.
That was bad. That was.
He was like,
did a great job.
He's like, look at his shadow boxing. This was when he was getting ready for the Ali movie. I'm like, it's the fucking movie.
Yeah, but as soon as
you gotta learn though. You can't just shadow box like that without actually learning.
Yeah, but it's different. You get punched in the face.
I didn't hear it completely. It was Rock and who?
Will Smith
and Will Smith.
Yeah, because after the Will Smith,
you don't think
Rock's go.
Bro, I
you gotta figure this too. The Rock has been to WE, even though that shit is not real.
Choreographed,
but he's still getting smacked around and shit. And Will probably ain't never really got smacked around like that.
Well, he just does the smacking, huh?
Yeah, he just slapped the shit out.
Man, we got James Valdez in San Antonio, Texas. He says, for Senior, if you had the opportunity to speak to any father trainer, past or present, who would it be and why? If you need help to conjure up the past father trainers, ask the Human Almanac that into the present. So any you want to throw out there? Father, I mean, I don't know history, so I would start with Jack Mosley, Shane Mosley, Floyd Senior.
I would want to, use a suggestion because I seen a great fighter once upon a time. You guys probably haven't heard of, because he didn't get to make it here, but he was a great fighter. Probably Gary Salazar's father, probably try to help him out with that. But
so like a father we would try to help out.
No, it says he said a father that you would like to talk to, past or present.
Oh, like for advice?
Yes.
No. I like Eduardo Garcia. I've always been an Eduardo Garcia fan.
Huge.
Yeah, man, he's real intelligent.
And he didn't say advice. He said if you had the opportunity to speak to any father trainer, past or present.
I'm a big Eduardo Garcia fan, man. I just like the stuff he says in the corner, like to Fernando back then. Like they had a dope relationship.
Oh, you talking about Robert's dad, Big G?
And that's not technically his father, but he kind of raised Fernando right there in the boxing gym.
Yeah, no, obviously to this day they have a very great and close relationship and whatnot. So
it's funny. Cool. We're actually him in the gym. I always ask him questions when I'm in the gym and I see him.
Fernando?
Big G? Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, because when I'm over there at Robert's gym, every time I see him, I ask him a question because, like I said, I know how his mind works. I know he's a very good, smart trainer. So every time I see him, I try to get some knowledge from him.
No, absolutely. I mean, they've done a hell of a work over there.
3 world champions, you know what I'm saying?
And obviously Roberts continued that, but everything through the father. Everything through the father. What else we got, champ?
We have Alejandro Vega. If there's anything you would change from the past 2 fights, example, sparring, game plan, starting camp, weight, what would it be?
You already know that.
Yeah, the weight.
The weight.
For sure. In the first fight, just not even going inside that ring.
Yeah, the
You
coldest
know?
shit is those are our best camps of his life. You know what I'm saying? That's the coldest shit. It's just the weight.
Was
bro.
that? Was
So
that,
a lot of these questions are like 4 days old, so they're hearing you now. So this next one is from New Orleans. This said, do you have plans on moving up? Which you answered, you're going to 135, and you'll be taking fights at 137 until there's a title shot. Wow, that's an interesting name of spelling Justin with an E.
at the end?
Yeah,
It might-
E-N. No, not at the end. E-N, like Justen,
Oh,
like just 10.
That's different. That's different.
But Just 10 White says, what do you want to say to the critics?
Keep watching. You know? Keep
Good
watching.
answer.
You know what I'm saying? Like, time will tell. I always said this in an interview, time will tell. Watch who's there at the end. And I'm going to be right there smiling and eating, you know?
I like that you added eating. You got New York Bullet who says, who are your top favorite boxers that inspired you? Blessings, champ.
There's one that I always watched. It was Roy Jones Jr. You know, he's the one that got me attracted to boxing and really had me stuck in front of the TV. Like, you know, so ever since a kid, my pops always watched boxing. And I watched like 6 rounds with him, and I dip, go do whatever I was doing. But when Roy came on, I was right there watching the whole 12, you know, stuck to it like nothing, you know. So I really looked up to Roy my whole life. And once I fought on his card and got to meet him, you know, it was an honor, you know, and I let him know that. And it was a pleasure, you know, and that's a memory I hold on to.
Pops, what about you, though? I'm curious now, like, who inspired you and how'd you get involved with the sport? Because obviously, if you're not involved, Junior may not be.
Shit, tell him the whole story, how all this happened, how this all happened.
That's a long ass story though, man.
Just break it down.
Okay, real quick.
No, we got time, yeah.
So I was
curious.
watching a fight. I think it was Barrera. I don't remember who was fighting though, man. And this kid, my boy's kid, my friend's kid, started punching on him. I'm like, hey, bro, chill. Have my son beat your ass, like, you know what I'm saying? and then the pops is like, well, let's get him some gloves and get him going. I was like, for real, this bet 2 weeks, backyard.
Oh, so wait, so y'all set a
No,
date.
it wasn't him. It was his brother. Yeah.
Yeah, it was my
So
brother.
you set a date.
My older brother.
So
Yeah.
you had at least 2 weeks to train your
Yeah.
son. Oh, shit.
I went and bought some fucking little pads and shit from Walmart, wherever, some gloves, and we got to work. I was sparring his little ass and everything for a little bit. Took him back there, man. He did a number on that kid, and I was like, you know what? I said, you know, and the kid was scared to get out the truck too. It was funny as shit, but he ended up sparring him in the backyard and did his thing. And I was like, you know what? Driving off, I was like, fuck this. You want to keep doing this? He was like, yep. I said, bet. And that's it. That's how it started, man.
So it was your older brother,
My
though.
older
Right,
brother,
yeah.
right.
And he didn't take it pro?
Nah, man.
He won national champion.
Yeah, he
won
nationals.
Amateurs
Yeah,
and stuff.
he
Yeah,
won
he was
nationals.
the man. He was raw, but my brother, you know, he had a little more life problems. He had a lot more on his plate than I did. You know what I mean? Going with our mom's past and all that. Like I said, he had more stuff on his plate than I did. So it was hard to be focused for him in the gym and all that, you know.
And yeah, for those that don't know, that was interesting to learn, but that isn't the first time that you've trained someone on a high level. You used to have Michaela Mayer, who's fighting this weekend versus Han.
Jennifer Hahn, yep.
So, yeah, man, how'd you link up with Michaela Mayer, and what's your thoughts on her as a fighter, obviously, and going into this fight? What are you expecting?
Shit, Michaela's a hell of a fighter, man. She's been doing a great job. I loved her last fight.
How many fights was she with you?
I think 2.
Okay.
She moved to Sacramento, which is by Stockton. That's where we're at. And we trained her while she was there, and then I guess she broke up with her boyfriend and headed to Colorado. So we and Michaela still talk to this day. She's real cool, man. Like Al Mitchell is like one of the favorite guys. My favorite guys I look up to as a coach, man. He's a raw ass coach, man. Shout out to Al Mitchell.
Yeah.
Michaela is doing a hell of a job, man. I'm proud of her, man. She's doing real good.
What are you expecting this weekend?
Knockout.
Knockout.
Yeah.
Bet the knockout.
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
I'm saying that. I'm not saying put your money nowhere. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't want to
for
be-
sure.
Yeah, but I think
Put your money up.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Michaela
saying?
gets down, bro. I think she'll get her out of there 8-9 rounds.
What do you think between her and Ebony Bridges or Melissa Odessa?
I I mean,
Odessa actually beat Roman before Bridges.
right. I think. I mean, I like Ebony Bridges too, but I think Michaela is just bred for this, man. She's a different type of. Look at her movement. Look at her punch selection. You know, she does a lot of
And
nice.
she's a dog.
Yeah,
She's a dog.
Yeah,
Well,
That's hard to find. It's some people get touched and they, you know what I'm saying? And
Now,
they'll
Michaela's for real.
They'll still win, you know what I'm saying? But when they get touched, it's a whole different demeanor. Michaela, nah. She's gonna go to that. You
She
know,
with the
she's a
shit.
dog.
What Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan till they get hit in the fucking mouth.
Right.
The fight I want to see for Michaela is obviously the Alicia Baumgardner.
Michaela by knockout is plus 200. That's good money.
That's actually not that good for a knockout though.
But that's not bad money. You put 100, you get 2 plus your 100 back. That's not bad.
For an ASAP for sure. But
you know, you rarely get an A side give you plus money.
Put $100,000. Nez, quit playing. You got the bet outside.
He say put the bet outside.
I'm still trying to buy a house, man.
Hold on. You bought the vet before you bought the house?
Because I got a house in Florida. I'm just out, you know.
Craziness.
No,
you from Stockton on.
Listen, no. Listen, I just sold my Jersey house when I moved here. So I had 2 houses. I still got my Florida house. I'm just going to pick up another one here so I don't have to rent. I don't want to rent.
Man, I'm going to have to talk to you after the show and see what we can get going in.
Oh, you got some houses?
No.
You flipping? You flipping houses? What we got? Let's do something.
You got to get you a house like the Champ. They got a nice.
No, I can't afford no house like the Champ.
And you want a beautiful pool. You've been talking about the pool. They got a nice.
Come by the house,
yeah,
Des.
shit. Come
Let's
on, we'll
do it.
barbecue. So
some carne asada. Let's do it.
You know how
Where you
we
guys
do
are training at?
We train at Capatillos.
Oh, all right. We haven't been there yet.
You haven't been.
I'm just saying
that's what I'm saying. I see my man at Capatillos.
No. That's what I'm saying. We together. We haven't been there. We went to Top Rank.
Now
we went
with
to
the
Bones.
studio. Yeah. So we're training. We are training at Bones, and we got the green light to train at Top Rank too. So those are the gyms we've been going to more. And then obviously like with Devon and Shakur in camp. We've been heading there a lot.
But y'all are training, like y'all hitting the bag.
Yeah. Bro, I'm talking.
I hit mitts with y'all, teach y'all a thing.
Bro, let me tell you, what was that Tuesday? We're in the gym and
I was about to get some shots to Johnny Rice, man. But
he's trying to get some heavyweight sparring. No, but one of the trainers in there, Coach Rodney, calls us. He's like, we're almost done. We're almost done with our workout. We're done with our workout. He's like, hey, I got something for y'all, and Devon's walking in. So I'm like, shit, we can't look like no bitches. So Coach Rodney's like, all right, cool. 800 jabs on the heavy bag. Hey, yo, whoa, bro, I'm trying to lose. I threw up like 2-3 times.
No shit.
No, he literally threw up. He grabbed the can, like, I'm like, that's nasty.
And then I'm like, and then I look and Bill's watching me throw up. I'm like, fuck it, I got to get back on the bag. I can't stop you over a little throw up. Yeah, no, we look, man, for me, I got out the Air Force, and even before I got out last year, I told Ness, I'm like, yo, I touch money I ain't never touched before. So I've always ate good, but now I'm eating good a lot. He's bougie. I've always drank, but now we drinking real good. Now we living life.
You
But
only live once. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit.
but because you only live once, I'm like, yo, I can't let myself go. I'm 25. We gotta get in shape. We're on camera now. We're in studio. Man. We got cameras on us. So I'm like, yo, we gotta, get in shape. And really, it was the Australia trip. I'm like, yo, Devon's fighting in Australia. I told him, I'm like, yo, let's get in our own camp and let's get ready for Australia. It's June. We gotta look good. And then I found out June in Australia is actually winter.
Crazy.
Hey, but it's not about the training. It's about the eating too.
No,
Yeah,
definitely.
I told him.
Yeah. So I mean, but even
I've been
now,
telling him to make those
training's only
conscious
30% of it. That's only 30%.
Yeah.
70 is the diet.
I feel like if you eliminate dairy and sugar, you're pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, because, sodium we don't have to worry about. I'm a sweater, and you guys are in the gym, so as soon as you start jumping rope, it's not a big deal. It's the sugar.
Hey, take advantage. It's about to be summer.
No, for sure. No, and then look, the times I have lost weight in the past, everything's been diet. Like, it'll be light working out, but I'm like, yo, the diet alone is doing it. The working out's just helping. You get what I'm saying? It's just adding to it. Yeah, I had went vegan, And I just had my friend. She's like,
You
"Yo,
went vegan?
I went raw vegan.
Crazy.
I went.
He ain't no Mexican.
I went raw vegan. No, let me tell you why though. Let me tell you why. It
I
had
don't want to hear.
no, it had nothing to do with. It had Canelo. Canelo just said he's vegan. Did you see that?
And Bradley used to go vegan for camp.
Canelo-
Maybe you could make 130 if you went vegan.
Shh. You trying to kill him now, Ness?
I'm just
I don't
saying,
give a fuck.
Listen, Bradley struggled and then he went vegan.
I'm saying I went to a house where someone only ate vegan food, and I was starving the whole weekend. So
Yeah, because they
I
do a
gotta
lot of
go
tofu.
vegan.
Have you guys considered the new hot people? What's the name?
Perfecting athletes.
Perfecting athletes.
Are you
Bro.
guys familiar with them? First of all,
Yeah, we
Think
are
about
familiar
Jamel Herring.
Yeah.
He was 130, moved up to 35, back down to 130, won a world title, and now he's staying at 130, and he's way older
Yeah,
than
but
you.
see the difference,
And that's after getting with
the
them.
difference though is though before we can.
I mean, the difference is everybody's different.
No, everybody is different,
Yeah,
but
his body, a little
Jamel
ways.
is a grown ass man. He's a man who's
Right.
still growing.
Right,
like
right,
you
right.
get what I'm saying? Like he's a man, but he's still growing. So it's still a little bit different. But the only reason I went vegan was because of the pandemic. I was in Afghanistan.
right back to that, huh?
No,
Yo, we meat eaters over here. We don't care.
no, I'm just saying.
Your
It's,
tofu.
no tofu. Only I was raw vegan. Fruit.
Oh, wow.
Fruit.
So you lost a lot of weight.
On a 20-hour fast. I would only eat from 5 to 9 a.m. On a 20-hour
because
fast.
you was in Afghanistan.
Yeah, and that's just what worked best for my schedule. But yeah, bro, I was
Bro,
raw
how
vegan.
many apples
But
you
you
gotta
still
eat to be
vegan.
full?
Still vegan. Only fruit. I was eating fruit and
No,
then,
he's not still vegan. No,
No,
we just had steak
no.
the other day.
Yeah, fuck no. Hell no. If I was vegan, I would not be looking like this. I would not be looking like
So
this.
I
But
gotta ask you, what's up with you? That's your celebrity crush right there on your shirt. Or what?
I like her, but
Who is that, Ashanti?
No, this is her. This is her.
Oh, her.
Yeah, but no, my celebrity crush, Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter, fire.
Okay. Future did her code on that little.
Yo,
Maybach song.
yeah, that's the
I was
only
rubbing.
problem, bro. It's like she been around the block a couple times.
She ain't been to your block.
She ain't been to my block. she ain't been to my block. You damn right. You damn right.
Hey, J-Lo, my celebrity crush is she, she got married like
J-Lo?
what, 5 times.
She's
You
like
know what I'm saying?
60.
Champ,
Bro.
I love J-Lo.
Out of all the
And
women
I'm
out
with
there.
you. I'm with you.
No.
No, I hear you.
I'm with him. Yo, even in that age, she's still bad as hell.
Hey,
bad.
an older woman make my hair stand up. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You ever had you an older woman, Champ?
Hold on, let me tell you a story. So we got the arcade upstairs, right?
Yeah.
And I like play Super Mario and shit and all that shit. And I was watching this girl he was with, and she was playing the game and shit. She knew all the fucking cheat codes and everything to Super Mario. I was like, hey, hold the fuck on, how old are you? Like 38 and shit. I was like, God damn, she knew all the fucking how to get to the next level faster and shit. I was like, you gotta be up there in age and shit to be doing that shit.
No, hey, really quick, let me tell you, I was dealing with a 42-year-old recently, right?
Right.
And yo, shit was great. I loved it. Shit was dope. And then she told me we had plans. I don't even remember for what, but she's like, yo, my brother's in town. He surprised me. I didn't know she had to cancel. So I'm from Chicago. I always, not today, but I always wear White Sox hats. I'm a hat guy regardless. And she's like, oh, is that your team? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, my brother who's in town, he played for him. Yo, I used to have posters of her brother
No shit.
on my wall when I was a little kid because that's when he was part of our World Series team. I'm like, oh, and I never told her because I'm like, I really used to have posters of your brother in my room when I was a little kid. Now I'm kneeling his sister.
You're terrible.
Moving on up, huh?
Oh,
That's
man.
a good story. That's a good one.
Man, life is great. Life is great. Oh man, but we got any more questions from the people? Chat?
Yes,
Let's
we
get
got
to it.
Brandon in Houston. Let me see.
Shout
He
713.
says, which of these boxing traits is which of these boxing traits is most important to being successful? Athleticism or IQ?
IQ by far. I beat people stronger than me, faster than me. It's just all about the IQ, man. That's very important. I tell people, I go to speak to kids all the time when I'm in Stockton. I tell them, if you go work on any muscle, work on this one right here. It's the most important muscle right here. Because right here, if you strong right here, You gonna do what you want. Can't nobody beat you at whatever you want to do.
Who?
That's you gotta train yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like how I train my mind is I try to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I put myself in uncomfortable situations all the time in training. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
Like the stuff I hate doing the most. Whatever training I hate doing the most, track, sprints. I'll do it more just because make myself like when I'm gassing, I'm sprinting, and I want to give up and stop. That's what I do another one. Let's do another one. I'm like, Coach, I do another one. You know what I'm saying? Just to feel
self-motivated then. That's what my man right here needs, man. I love that. I love that. Man.
He been throwing you under the bus the whole show right now.
Man, the whole fucking show.
No, you know why? You know why? Because when I first got here, he thought, they think I'm old, bruh. So he's like, nah, I want to spar Ness. I'm like, bruh, you're not even in my weight class, let alone level. So I'm still not sparring. I'm just showing him we train different. Like, I'm on my bag. I'm hitting it. He's still learning.
I gotta see Ness spar now.
Yeah. No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I gotta check you out now, bro.
I'm ready.
We got an 18-year-old kid right now at the house right now.
Yep, he's your weight. He's 18.
Well, I'm still working on my
he's talking
Hey, Pops, you know what's crazy?
No,
you know what's crazy? Let me tell you.
Be real. I said I ain't sparring for at least 2 to 3 weeks. I got to get that stamina right.
Nah, look,
I'm not gonna. If not, I'm only giving you 1 or 2 rounds.
Give me 2 rounds. We ain't recording.
All right.
Nah, I haven't until the last 2-3 weeks. I hadn't worked out since the pandemic started. No bullshit.
Me neither.
Yo, I opened a fucking boxing gym in Afghanistan. When I went vegan, we had the gym. I'm in shape. And then pandemic kicked off. We had to close the gym down. And I ain't worked out since. But bro,
I got 1 whole year because I stopped March of last year.
Look, we could the way we could do it, we'd just keep training. And then when we get to Australia, we could spar in Australia. It could be like our little me and you.
Man, there's plenty of people in the gym for you to spar. Just like it's
and Bones.
I got Johnny Rice and Malachi. Malachi's like 6'9", 300 pounds, but he's like 42. But he's big, bro. He's tall, and it's not 300 pounds. He's big as fuck.
Yeah, he big as fuck.
And Johnny Rice is big as fuck. His shoulders and his arms way thicker than mine. Bro, he's big.
You're telling me if somebody runs up on you on the bar, you do a number on him?
I mean,
not no more.
Not no more. I don't know, like
why not no more? Like you said, you're not old like that.
Last year, I would have had a perfect year, bro. Honestly,
hey, you remember when I socked that fool at Man?
Yeah, but you got lucky. See, like I had got into some shit and I smacked somebody. I went to jail. I missed Christmas, New Year. I'm like, fuck it. I'm too old for this. I'm not. Cause that's not my first time either, Gabe. Like I got like 7 convictions for fighting in the street. And I'm the big black man, so they always gonna come arrest me. They always gonna come arrest me first. If me and you get into a fight, I'm in cuffs.
You light-skinned though. You might get away with it.
Tell the cops that. They put me in cuffs right away. Oh, you big and black. It's like, what the fuck?
That's fucking bullshit.
I swear to God. Yo, I was in Fort Myers. I lost my car keys. My fucking car is in the long-term parking. So the lady's trying to give me a pass because
this at the airport.
This at the airport. We've already checked all the lost and found there. They need to send me past TSA. You can't get past TSA without a ticket. I'm trying to get this woman to escort me. Someone comes in behind me in a rush. I'm already mad, and he's insinuating on fucking getting past me, and I just flipped out, and that shit is all on video because I'm in the fucking airport, and I'm just like. I missed Christmas, New Year's. I got blisters on my feet because in the county, they don't let you wear your fucking sneakers. They got me in chancletas with no socks. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I can't do this no more. I can't be back in this bitch again, especially at this age. And I still got in some shit in there because these little niggas think oops, I'm supposed to stop saying. But, these little dudes think, that I don't know. People crazy. I'm just not I'm from the East Coast, man. I like, I love confrontation. I love that shit.
See, look, I'm not like that, though. I'm cool as shit. That dude was starting some shit.
That shit was crazy. I forgot all about that.
I couldn't. My shoulder was up for like 6 weeks.
One thing about my pops.
It's the apple doesn't fall far from the tree because you can tell that you're a fighter because of your father. Like, I don't even know what happened, but you reacted so fast.
Pops is a hothead. So check this out, right when Pops landed that shit and he went like that, I thought Pops was gonna go over the railing and start stopping his ass out or something because Pops don't. He see ready, he don't stop. I know my Pop.
Your father
But
was.
I was like, wow, this guy caught him on a good day.
And then he didn't even get in trouble. All the security came. They kicked dude out.
About a year. He's like, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, he didn't. Yo, his shirt ripped. They like,
and motherfucker
they trying to fix his shirt for him. It's like,
because that was
and
after,
that shit was in the MGM, right?
No, man, that was after Haney Linares.
Yeah.
And I remember I walked over to the bar and you guys were there and shit, and I said, "What's up?" And then shit, I'm like, I'm going to Devon's after party. I'm getting in my car. He called me. Yeah, man, seen you just put somebody to sleep. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what happened?
I can't believe it.
I don't even know.
Hey, but my shoulder was hurt for like 6 weeks, bro.
Off that?
Yeah,
That shit was so funny. He was walking around the whole casino with a ripped shirt.
I looked like the ultimate
5 more
warrior.
hours. We did not leave. He didn't care that shit was ripped. We're there for like 5 more hours. I'm like, damn, let's get him.
Bro, it's true. After that shit, we had hella drinks after the fight.
He didn't care how his
Yeah,
shit
we was
looked.
fucked up.
He said he was looking like Ultimate Warrior.
And Ness is referring to himself. He's not referring to Junior.
Nah, me and the father.
No drinks. No drinks.
Me and the father. Actually, me and the father and Brianna. They got to meet Brianna. I'm trying to get in studio.
Oh.
Remember the big Amazonian girl we met? Y'all don't. Well, maybe you can't answer, but yeah, we met Brianna. You know, and it was a great time.
Yeah, we got real quick. We got Oscar with the super chat. He says, "Lil G on some David Goggins mentality with the fire emoji." Do you know who David Goggins is?
I don't.
Okay, David Goggins is
one of Danny's favorite. Because you get really passionate when you talk about.
I like David.
Yeah,
Goggins.
I think I like what he stands for, and I like him as a person. But he was a guy who was fat as fuck, fatter than me. And
really?
Yeah, he was really fat, and he just got tired of.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying.
Yo,
He sounded like him. Damn.
Yo, you know I ain't mean it like. Don't let them shoot you out.
Nah. I get shit from
He said
that.
like, you see that Kevin Hart video where he's like, damn.
But anyway, he just locked in, lost all this weight, became a Navy SEAL. And,
wow.
Yo, the mother, like, he does this thing, he calls it 48 and 48, so he runs 48 miles in 48 hours.
Is that
What?
that broke his toe and he
Yeah,
kept
and kept running.
Okay,
kept
yeah,
running.
I know who he is. I just didn't know the name.
Bald,
Yeah, I know who he is.
light-skinned guy,
I just didn't know the name.
Broke his toe. What? Running a marathon?
Nah, he
Something like that.
broke something in his, and he just kept running for miles, like, cause he was in a marathon and he wasn't done. He's like, yo, I'm not stopping.
Mind over it matters.
Just be. He's like, everything's in your head. He's like, that shit. And he talks about, he has an amazing story. He's been on Joe Rogan. He actually, Top Rank brought him out for one of the bubble fights, and that's where I met him.
Really?
Yeah, actually Crawford Khan was in the MGM bubble, and I was there for that one, and we were both like in the same. They had the COVID room and shit. You got to get tested and shit. So that's where I met him. But
right.
when he said the David Goggins mentality, it's like ain't shit stopping me.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep going, badass. So. That's definitely a compliment.
That's the shit I be on. No,
Yeah.
now I know who he is. I just the name didn't click.
I be trying to do his workouts. He does little workouts on YouTube. He be doing this shit. I be trying
Like
to do
what?
That shit is hard.
Anaerobic?
As fuck. Just like some push-up shit. But
calisthenics.
but you got to stay there for a certain amount of time.
Oh.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
can I,
see, and that's what I'm saying. I haven't even started doing push-ups. I'm still on like getting stamina. I'm trying to do 15 to 30 minutes of jump. Damn, he in shape.
Yeah, he a boy.
Oh yeah. I seen this guy before. Oh yeah, he's super famous.
And the picture on the left, that is maybe a year or two after he started working out. He had already started working out at that point. But yo, I want to say he's in his 40s, maybe even early 50s. Yo, the dude.
Bro, I haven't seen a six-pack since forever, bro. I got down all the way to 217 in 2017 and still ain't see a six-pack. I don't think I could get one.
Why? Because you didn't do sit-ups, or you did?
I was doing sit-ups.
I think, bro.
I got close, but not a six-pack.
I'm gonna be honest.
You get the first four.
Yeah.
Them four come.
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of that too is like genetics. Like, how many Hispanics are you really seeing just like ripped shit clean? You get what I'm saying? Clean. You don't really see it that often, but
no, you're right, man. Because again, I don't ever want to be that low. 217 was too thin. I was like a 34, and then I had a fight in the ring, and the dude was like 268. So I felt too weak.
Yeah, he was pushing.
Yeah, bro. And he was a bull. It was some Mexican dude. He was a fucking bull. So yeah, it's too light. 216, 217. I don't know how y'all get them 6-packs, bro. Fucking Bradley, his shits look like knuckles on there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's genetics though,
And
too.
Floyd too. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I remember when we were amateurs. I went to New York. I was sparring in New York. I was sparring Shushu, B-Hop. Right, a few of them I forget their names, and
Chris Colbert, because Shushu used to be in Chris Colbert's gym.
Yeah, and they all right there flex. Yeah, well, Sosa, that's my man's right there.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
love.
Sosa.
We were just talking about him.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up after you.
But he was right there flexing for the picture, and then we're like, "Damn, you be doing shit." He's like, "Man, I haven't done one sit of my life." I was like, "Damn, you blessed."
And then little G's in the picture looking like Baby Bull Diaz.
Yo, and that's right, Juan Diaz. Yo, and he had stamina, so you know he worked out.
Hell yeah.
And no 6-pack, bro. I don't know. It's not
Look
easy.
at your boy Tyson Fury.
He actually likes his weight though. He wants to gain more weight for this Dillian White fight. He was saying, it's crazy.
No, but it is crazy because regardless of his physique, he told us exactly what he was gonna do.
Yeah,
and he did it.
That was shocking.
I'm like, yo, he ain't stopping. Get the fuck out of here. You gonna outbox Wilder? Maybe you ain't stopping Wilder.
Yeah, he shocked us.
For sure.
Wilder's shocking me. I can't believe he's not coming back, bro. Like this is
He's
crazy.
not coming
I mean,
back.
it don't sound like it. No rumors, and you know the last thing he said
dropping
that
R&B tracks.
Yeah, the last. Oh, you ain't hear?
What?
Yeah, play that Deontay Wilder.
shit.
No shit.
This is
we didn't even go the AB route.
We kind of gave
Put a
it.
name on it.
This is
That shit
a
was
bit
laughing.
of remix.
This is our remix because he didn't have it sounding like this, so we sent it to our own producer,
your
mix and
remix.
master.
Oh.
Bomb Squad.
So that beat is Wilder's beat.
This is him singing. We just spiced it up.
Right here.
What the fuck?
Yo, look at Lil G's eyebrows right away. He was like, what? I like it.
Damn, my boy Fury did a number on him.
Champ, he said, all I need is one hit. Overdose on you, baby.
Yeah, bro. Listen, if she bad enough, you will overdose. You know
Man,
that.
Wilder could still win some fights though, man. There's a lot of money
I
for
love
him to
him
be,
versus
to be
Andy Ruiz. Him versus Andy Ruiz. I'll pay
That's the
pay-per-view.
one.
Him versus AJ. I'll pay pay-per-view.
Him
Yeah.
against Randy Ruiz would be a perfect
I would-
one right there.
If AJ loses again to Usyk, that's the fight I want. I want him and AJ because for years that was the fight to be made.
Right.
Yo, that's right. Canelo got a ripped 6-pack. But you know that Canelo's probably mixed because of the red hair, right? He's probably
Nah.
mixed somewhere down his family.
There's Mexicans like that, man.
Yo,
Red hair,
people just
blue
don't know
eyes.
it, especially in Jalisco, bro. You'll go
Yeah.
out there, blonde hair, blue eyes,
Yeah.
gorgeous
Trip out.
women.
You trip out.
Yo, it's some fire out there for sure. And it's funny enough too because people talk about the red hair and the freckles and shit. Bro, it's black people in Jalisco. There is black Mexicans in Jalisco for sure. You just don't see it that often. It's not something that you really see. You know, but Canelo, he said he's vegan this camp.
This camp?
This camp. He said he went vegan.
Wow, and he gained weight.
He said that's the one thing I'm worried about because
That
I've
picture
heard,
of him, he
I've heard
looking
from
huge.
fighters that are like, yo, I was vegan, but I felt my power wasn't there. I'm like, damn, Canelo's going up. He going up to 75 to fight Bivol. So, but yeah, he just announced this morning that he went vegan and he says he likes it. He says he likes it. But you got more questions before?
No, those are all the
We
questions.
wrap
I'm just
up.
trying to find that Canelo, those 2 shots of him looking huge going around, but I don't see it.
He does look. I think it too is his height though, because he's short. So him at 75 or bit, you know, getting ready for a fight at 75.
What did y'all think about that Laura fight when he fought Laura?
That was so long.
When I first watched it, I thought Laura won. Then I watched it one more time years later. Canelo won. I always thought he got robbed. I always thought Laura got robbed, but Canelo won that
Canelo
fight.
won, for sure. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, no, and see that's another perfect example, bro. Like people like, oh, Floyd smoked him. It was which he did. You know, Floyd ain't have no problem with Canelo, And look at Canelo now, you know, but people was trying to hold that one loss over his head. They still try to hold it over his head.
A lot of Floyd fans hold it over his head like he can't be better than because he suffered that loss. I feel like he's creating a better legacy even with that loss. Like Floyd didn't undispute. If this man goes and undisputes another division at 75, plus he unified every division he fought at other than welterweight.
He's the first Mexican to do that. To be
it's
undisputed.
like you cannot.
Yeah, I mean every division he's been champion in except 75.
Well, he's going there now, and the plan is to undispute, not just unify. But we're gonna take a quick intermission, take some pictures with Gabriel Flores. We'll be right back, ladies and gents.
Pops and Lil G, make sure to give your social media so all the people who aren't following you can do so.
Mine's G_squad_nation on Instagram and Twitter, and on Facebook it's Gabriel Flores Jr.
Mine's at Coach G Flores.
So here's a picture of Canelo, and even still, his 6-pack, and you know, it just still doesn't even look it doesn't look like a Bradley or a Mayweather.
He's still a month out though, so he's still gonna be cutting weight, and you know, just. And this,
I don't know about that necklace though.
That's an official dog collar too, because look at the little circle right there.
Okay.
Man, his daughter probably made that for him, man. Come on, man. Champ get a pass. He get a pass for the necklace.
All right, Champ. We'll be back.
For the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.